Recently, if you've been on social media, you've most likely seen something about Saweetie selling less than or around 2K on her album, mixtape, whatever the fuck it was, and a whole big discussion about female rappers was then had. I seen some people like, I think it was TM88 or Sunny Digital, whatever it was. It was a producer that said something along the lines of she's being marketed wrongly, basically, like that she's a star, but because of her label and the things surrounding her, that she is not able to blossom and have the right career as she's able to have. You know what I'm saying? Saweetie has a bunch of followers on Instagram, a ton. And again, I'm aware that followers don't automatically translate to music streams or music numbers or anything like that. However, when you have millions upon millions of followers on Instagram and you sell less than 2,000 copies of music, bro, what in the hell is going on over there with you, your label, and your media team? When it comes down to it, a label should be pouring millions upon millions of dollars into their artists and developing their artists and getting the right songwriters and all that around them. I'm not saying that Saweetie can't make her own music or write her own music or anything like that, but what I am saying is that if she's bad at it or the songs that she's putting out are not good or people just don't want to listen to it, why not get a creative team around her that can put other things out there that isn't just her music? You see what I'm saying? Why not get other things out there that's like, hey, the music ain't really sounding like that. Let's do a music video for this song. Let's have the music video have like a bunch of people in it, right? A bunch of cool shit in it, whatever. Let's do funny videos on Instagram. Let's do something else. You know what I'm saying? Why in the fuck is Saweetie not getting that attention and she has millions upon millions of followers on Instagram? Shit doesn't make any sense to me. And it's not because people don't want to listen to female rappers. It's just because even other women don't want to listen to female rappers, bro. So if they're not interested in her music, it's up to the label or some other shit to help her out in this case, because can't nobody help Saweetie right now. And that got people thinking about the broader issue of female rappers, not necessarily issue, but the problems that they face when it comes to female and male retention. Rilla has came out, right? And she is like the unisex rapper right now. She is the only female rapper some dudes even admit that they listen to, if I'm being real. I can safely say that I've listened to some Nicki Minaj songs that I like. Same thing with Cardi B. In fact, I used to have a Cardi B with 21 song called Wish Wish and Barty or Cardi on my playlist, but I removed them later on. They're on my massive 16-hour playlist on Spotify. I might link it down in the description or the comment if anybody wants to look at it. But the point is, I've listened to female rappers before. I ain't got no problem with female rappers. And I speak for most dudes when I say that we don't really have an issue with most female rappers. Female rappers have a specific target audience, you know, and they need to hit that target audience. Megan Thee Stallion, her target audience are single women who love to twerk. And that's not even me being hyperbolic or anything. That's just a fucking fact. Like, I don't know what else to call that other than a fact. If you single and you a quote unquote bad bitch and you can twerk, her songs are for you. A little bit same thing with Cardi B. Nicki Minaj is for boss bitches, I think. If you want to feel like a boss bitch, you listen to Nicki Minaj. It's not that people don't want to listen to female rappers, because back in the day we had like female rappers like Lil' Kim, Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, all of those female rappers, and I know there's more, I'm sorry, but I can't name them right now. I can't think of any at the moment. Those female rappers are rappers that people still listen to this day, especially Missy Elliott and Lauryn Hill for sure. Like, I don't know who ain't listening to Missy Elliott. I don't know who hates Missy Elliott or Lauryn Hill. And the thing is that most female rappers, especially nowadays, can't be like a Lauryn Hill because of the economy of music that we're in, you know? Her loss is doing commercially better than Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. And that's not me saying Mr. Morale is better. That's just me saying, look, even if you think Mr. Morale is better, which I don't know if it's better or not, I didn't listen to that album all the way through. People are just simply not trying to hear that nowadays, if I'm being real. Especially if a female rapper came out and said something like that. And it's not because people don't want to listen to female rappers. Again, it's just the music economy we're in right now. We're in a fast food economy. Niggas don't want to sit down and sit on an album and fucking eat like they at a restaurant. No, niggas want to go to McDonald's and eat their fucking heart out with somewhat forgettable albums. It is what it is. All I'm saying is that female rappers are doing a pretty bad job at adapting to that, you know? Megan Thee Stallion, truth be told, I don't know why the fuck she ain't making music. I think she has some sort of thing with her label or something that's not letting her drop music or something like that. But for other female rappers, bro, y'all need to be dropping like males, bro. Y'all need to be dropping albums every single year, all the fucking time. That's what I think, anyway. Cardi B dropped like one single this year, or maybe 2 or 3. I can't even remember. And one of them was hot shit. And the only reason why I even remember that song coming out this year is because Kanye was on it. And his verse was pretty decent, I will say. The whole song was fucking forgettable, if I'm being real. I don't even remember the hook or anything like that. All I remember is that Kanye was on it, and I listened to it strictly for him. And I don't think that a lot of female rappers are adapting to that, honestly. I really don't think so. I don't see female rappers dropping songs often. I don't see female rappers dropping albums every single year. I just don't see it. Hopefully Glorilla can get big enough and show all these female rappers, look, men do want to listen to this shit. And in fact, I don't understand how niggas ain't catching the same shit that Glorilla's talking about. And what I mean is, some people say the reason why men don't listen to that type of stuff is because it's about female liberation and all this. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck if you talk about your pussy, because I might sing along to the shit. I ain't gonna lie, if it sound good. Glorilla in her song said she just sent her nigga 5 attachments. I don't have a nigga. Why would I send him 5 attachments? But I'm singing this shit because she sound like a nigga. And I think that's also what helps Glorilla, is because she sound like a fucking dude, bro. She sound like a dude, bro. If you said that shit out loud the way Glorilla does it, then you would think, no, that's a nigga, and he may be gay, but that's a dude. You see what I'm saying? That's what I think. That's another reason why I think Glorilla is gonna prosper. What she needs to do though is she needs to drop mixtapes. Not necessarily mixtapes, but she needs to drop EPs. Why don't people drop EPs anymore? That's a whole different concept. That's a whole different topic for a different day, right? But at the end of the day, she needs to drop songs often. She needs to get more features. Her label needs to put time and effort and promotion behind her. And she signed to CMG, I'm pretty sure, so she should get Moneybagg Yo, because he's kind of big somehow. I don't know how, if I'm being real, but she's getting Moneybagg Yo to help her some shit, bro. Just all around. I think what would help female rappers a lot is if they just simply adapt to the music economy we're in. That's what I think would really help. And being more broad with their topics, not just specifically like tricking men and all this other shit, because even some women don't even like that type of music, but just being more broad. That's all I'm saying. If you adapt to the current music economy we're in and be just a little bit more broad with your music, then that'll help a lot. We don't see many female drill rappers. Why? I don't know. There's females that grow up in the trenches too. Why don't a female from the trenches get up and use her voice and start contributing to the drill movement? That's what I say. Isn't that a good idea? I think so.